Welcome back to Singapore. And no, it's not me, this is Sir Stamford Raffles. And he was the chap who's responsible for turning Singapore into the country that it is today, with also one of the busiest ports in the world. Singapore is ideally positioned for trade, and in the 19th century, workers came from all over the globe to cash in on the new prosperity here. And the city was divided into separate areas for the different ethnic groups. And still today you can find yourself wandering through Little India, or come shopping and bartering in the Arab quarter. Excuse me, how much is this?
Yeah, this one $7.
$7? No, too much. 5.
Cannot, sir. Very cheap, really.
No, it's $5.
I cannot, sir. Please, sorry.
$7?
Yes.
Okay, 7.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good deal? Or exploring mysterious Chinatown, because there are certainly some very strange things happening here. For instance, you can buy paper replicas of life's little luxuries, but they're not for you, they're for your dead relatives. And basically the Chinese believe that if you set fire to them on the day of the funeral, the real thing will join them up in heaven. So we have 4x4s for father, nice bit of jewellery for the mother-in-law. How about some cigarettes and a lighter for our cameraman? And he'll need those soon. 6-pack for the sound man. And if any of my relatives are watching, this is just me. And you can eat at a restaurant where the meals are so healthy, they're prescribed by a doctor. First of all, you get the checkup. And then he prepares special herbs and spices to sort you out. Now, Mrs. Wen, you own this restaurant. It really is a fabulous idea. This is what the doctor's prescribed for me. What does it all mean?
Okay, well, the doctor said that you have too much yang, so he has to balance you with more yin foods. So this is what he recommended. He has this soup. It's called the American ginseng soup. It's a double-boiled soup that is good, not only good for your energy, but also it's a yin food. It's a yin tonic. And also he thinks that you have this vegetable, which is a box-thorn vegetable with the Chinese wolfberries, the little red berries, and a dessert. It's called the steamed pear with fritillary bulb, which is this, and that is ground into powder and mixed it. And this is very good for your smoker's cough.
All right. Well, let's try a little bit of yin. I can feel it working already. In amongst the high-rise, you can still find some old colonial buildings to remind you of a bygone age. The cricket club and parliament buildings stand isolated in the Padang area of the city, surrounded by high-tech skyscrapers. But you'll also come across the world-famous Raffles Hotel, which has been host to the rich and famous since 1887. Inside, why not relax with a gin, cherry brandy, Cointreau, dry vermouth, pineapple and a dash of Angostura bitters. Thank you. Actually, it's a drink that was created here at the turn of the century, and it's called a Singapore Sling. Fantastic. Singapore Zoo is in the north of the island, and it's incredible because you get to see all the animals in their natural environment. There's no cages, no bars, just natural barriers. It is fantastic. And there are many rare and endangered species here to enjoy watching, in very natural surroundings. one of the most amazing things you can do when you're at the zoo is come and have breakfast with one of these fabulous orangutans. I feel really privileged just to be here with her. Her name's Binti and she's 13 years old. Hang a right, Binti.
Oh, ooby-doo, I wanna be like you. Hop-de-ooby-doo, I wanna walk like you, talk like you. Choo-choo, weeby-dee-bee-doo. You see it's true, shoo-be-doo, and ape like me. Scooby-dooby-dooby, can learn to be human too.
So Vinod, why did you actually start the orangutan program?
When we first started developing the zoo, many of the animals were being kept here on the island as pets. Government wanted to do something about it as well to make that illegal. The animals were confiscated and we began the program with about 10 animals.
And so why has it been so successful with the breeding program, etc.?
Well, I think basically we don't follow the books. We don't bother about what people think. Basically focus on the animals and make sure they're happy. We've been fortunate because many of the programs that we develop for the animals have eventually become public activity programs where people enjoy. They are very intelligent animals. They love being stimulated. We keep a lot of them together, which most people don't do. They like that attention. The keepers are part of the crew as well, part of the group, and they enjoy a lot of attention, giving and taking from the staff as well. And the programs are basically designed by the animals as well. Many of the behaviors, most of them that go into the shows are things that they've done themselves. We just work around them. Only problem we got is getting them not to change things too fast so that we have time to keep up.
Although the weather is always oppressively humid, it's worth making the effort to walk around here. You'll have a great time. It used to be a graveyard during the war, but today Sentosa Island is a huge entertainment complex with beaches, theme parks, shops and shows. There are no cars on the island, but you can get around on the monorail, which stops at all the sites. The man-made beach is okay to relax on, but you're not going to forget that you're just a stone's throw away from Singapore's very busy port. But on your travels, you might meet this chap. He does a great job, and he works for peanuts too. A really good attraction on Sentosa is the underwater park, where they have some excellent exhibits. And a moving walkway glides you effortlessly through an underwater tunnel. It's a wonderful place to take the kids, and it's lovely and cool too. Back in Singapore, you can eat out at Boat Quay, a newly restored riverside complex which is busy during the day and by night too. There's a great choice of restaurants here. But don't expect good value for money. Nothing's cheap here anymore. Singapore is now a first world country. They describe it as the new high-tech Asia, and the lifestyle and prices reflect that. What you can expect these days is high quality and sophistication. And look at this, the height of luxury. I'm in the bath on the top floor of the tallest hotel in the world. I can watch TV, listen to a CD, or just take a look out at the view. And of course it's the perfect venue for my singing.
Oh no!
Oh yes it is. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Oh, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do.
I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down the